Okay, Noraz Ali. Noraz Ali, you unmute your device.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning, Noraz. So you look here, Noraz. Noraz, can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am, I can see the screen.
Okay. So in this picture, what you will have to tell the 3 different parts of a tooth. So can you tell me that?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the name of the first part?
Ma'am,
This
the
part.
first. Yes, ma'am. The first part will be. Ma'am,
What will it
I.
be?
1 second, ma'am.
So you will see, and then you will tell me what are the 3 parts of a tooth? What are the names of the 3 parts of a tooth?
1 second, ma'am. I think first will be the crown.
Yes, first will be the crown. So everyone write crown here. Now the second one.
Ma'am, the second one will
This
be
part.
neck. Ma'am, neck.
This one will be neck. Yes. And the third part.
Ma'am, root.
This part.
Root.
Roots. So these are the 3 parts of the tooth.
Yes. Can I tell the
Crown,
layer?
neck, and roots. Yes, your answer is absolutely correct. Very
Ma'am,
good.
I want layers.
The layers. Okay, let's see who else can tell the layers. Okay. Ashia Farhin has raised her hand. Yes, Ashia. You unmute your device.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So can you tell me the different layers of a tooth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You tell me the names of the layers. What is the first layer?
Enamel.
Enamel. So everyone write enamel here. Okay. Enamel. And what will be the second one?
Dentine.
It will be dentine. Yes. Now what will be the third layer?
Pulp.
Pulp. So everyone write the names of these 3 layers of the tooth. Okay, so these are the 3 layers of the tooth: the enamel, the dentine, and the pulp. Okay.
Myself.
Yes, Ashia.
I mute myself.
Yes, you can mute yourself. Okay, so I hope all of you have written this. Now let's go back to the question answer part. Okay, these questions we have already written because these are the questions from the exercises of all the chapters. Okay, so today we will not write these questions again because the answers are already written. I will ask you these questions. Let's see who can answer. The first question is E1. Why do leaves have stomata? I can see so many hands are raised here. Okay, Shirin Alam. Shirin, you unmute your device.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Shirin. Why do plants have leaves have stomata?
The tiny holes present on the leaf surface are called stomata. These are very important for gas and water exchange in plants. Through these stomata, green plants perform their gaseous and water exchange needed for photosynthesis and transpiration. This is why leaves have stomata.
So yes, so all these answers are already written, right? This is why I'm not writing it again. All these questions are taken directly from the exercises of the chapters that you have already done. So this is why I'm not writing it again. You all have the answers with you. So why do leaves have stomata? Yes, Shirin is absolutely correct. The answer is to perform the gaseous and water exchange. In water also actually they exchange it in the form of water vapor, that is the gaseous form of water. So for gaseous exchange needed for photosynthesis and transpiration, the for performing that the leaves have stomata. Through the stomata they exchange the gases like carbon dioxide, oxygen, and water vapor. Very good, Shirin. That is the correct answer. Okay, now what is a food chain? What is a food chain? Shampriti Khara. Shampriti Khara, you unmute your device.
Yes, ma'am.
What is a food chain? Do you know the answer, Shampriti?
No, ma'am. I have a doubt.
Okay, you tell me what doubt you have.
What is the meaning of tweezer?
Okay, tweezer is a tool, is a kind of tool that we use to pick very small things. For picking very small things, we need to use a tool that is tweezer. And if you want to see the picture of the tweezer, you can directly see it in the chat option. I have sent one picture of tweezer, right? So you can see how
Yes,
does
ma'am.
it look. Okay. Okay. Now, who will tell me the answer of this question? What is food chain? Let's see who can tell the answer. Anubhav Khada. Anubhav, unmute your device.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Anubhav, can you tell me what is a food chain?
Yes, ma'am. A chain that follows a series of organisms where each member depends on the lower member in the
Series.
for food is called food chain.
Yes, very good, very good. Absolutely correct answer, Anubhav. So, the series of organisms where each member of the series depends on the other organism of that series for food. That is called a food chain. So, a series of organisms where each member of the series depends on the other organism or other member of the series for food. That is called a food chain. Now the next question is, why is it important in nature? Why is the food chain important in nature? Oishani and Obipsha, unmute your device.
Yes.
Okay, can you tell me this answer? Why is it important in nature? Why is food chain important in nature?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then tell it.
Food chain is very important in nature because it shows the interdependence of plants and
Interdependence, right?
yes, ma'am.
So what is the spelling? I-N-T-E-R, inter, then dependence, D-E-P-E-N, then D-E-N-C-E. I don't have enough space here. This is why my writing went like this, like mountain. Okay. So that will be interdependence. That means they depend on each other. Okay, you continue. Read it.
Interdependence of plants and animals on each other for living. It also displays when a problem happens to a producers or a consumers that it also causes problem to all the other animal in the food chain.
Very good. That is the absolutely correct answer. So this was the question, like why it is important in nature. Very good. Absolutely correct answer. Now, what are floating plants? What are floating plants? Okay, Shayon Shashmol. Shayon Shashmol, unmute your device.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Shayon, can you tell me? You have raised your hand. Can you tell me what are floating plants?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then tell it.
The roots of these plants are not fixed to the mud of the pond. They have light and spongy steam
Spongy.
air
Spongy.
filled space. Spongy steam air filled space in the steam make them light. The light steam helps the plant to float on the water. Water, hind and dark weed are floating plants.
Okay. That's absolutely right. But you can make it in very short also, because the question is a direct question. What are floating plants? You can simply write that the plants, the roots of which do not are not fixed with the in the mud of the ponds, and that can float on the water surface are called floating plants. Then just write two examples. Okay, that will be enough. And you have raised your hand. Do you have any doubts? Do you have any doubt in the previous chapter, from the previous chapter that we have done? What? Unmute your device and tell me.
No, ma'am.
So you don't have any doubt from the previous chapter or topic?
No, ma'am.
You did you understand everything what we have learned in the last few days?
Yes, ma'am, but not everything.
Okay, so you can tell me now if you have any doubt right now.
No, ma'am, I
Okay.
don't have any.
Oh, you don't have any doubt. That's very good. And even students, if you have any doubt that we couldn't talk about in this class, you can write it in the chat option. You see, when you write in the chat option that, ma'am, please tell me meaning of this, I tell the meaning, I write the meaning there. And if possible, I can also send some pictures of it so that you can identify it. Okay. So if any doubt is left there, you that you couldn't if you couldn't talk to me in the class, then you can write it there. I will try to solve that. If I see it, I will solve it. Okay, so next question. What are adaptations? Mohsin Sultana, unmute your device. What are adaptations? Yes, Mohsin.
Modification in the structure and function of an organism and adjust the verification habitat are known as adaptation.
Okay, so yes, so yes, when any animal uh, adjusts itself to its environment or habitat, that is called the adaptation. So the changes that any animal makes within its body to adjust themselves in their habitat, that is called adaptation. Very good, Mohsin. Absolutely correct answer. Now the next question is, what are the two ways of reproduction in animals? What are the two ways of reproduction in animals? Ishikapal, you unmute your device.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Ishika. What are the two ways of reproduction in animals?
Ma'am, cow and dog.
No. The two ways of reproduction. Okay, let's see who can answer. Who else can answer it? Two ways of reproduction. Okay, let's see who else can answer it. Anjum Sahani, unmute your device. Yes, Anjum, unmute your device.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, can you tell me that what are the two ways of reproduction in animals?
Yes, ma'am, I can tell it.
Yes, tell it.
The process of which living beings produce their offspring is called reproduction.
No, it's not. The question is not what is reproduction. What are the two different ways ways of reproduction? Yes.
The two ways of reproduction in the animals, and one is animals give birth to their babies. Animals lay eggs. Two, animals lay eggs from which their babies hatch out after few days.
Okay, very good. So you will just write the two ways of reproduction in animals are: number one, animals give birth to their babies, and number two, animals lay eggs from which the babies hatch out after few days. Very good, Anjum. Absolutely correct answer. Now let's see the next question. How do camels adapt to live in desert? How do camels adapt to live in desert? Oshmit Bose. Oshmit Bose, unmute your device.
ma'am.
Can you tell this answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you tell us that how do camels adapt to live in desert?
Camels adapt to live in desert because they have long legs to keep them off from the hot sand and keep them its body cool.
Okay, and other adaptations? So that is only
They
one
also
adaptation.
have
Yes,
they
also
have a ham for storing food to cope the scarcity of water and food.
Very good. So they have long legs that helps them to protect, that protects them from the, or saves them from the hot sand, the temperature of the hot sand. And they also have a hump at the back of their body to store food and water for future. Very good. Now, why do some birds migrate? The next question is, why do some birds migrate? Farzana Alam. Farzana, you unmute your device.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Farzana, can you tell this answer? Tell the answer of this question. Why do some birds migrate?
Why do some birds migrate?
Yes. The adaptation chapter, in the exercise you have done this.
Yes, ma'am.
You have written this answer. Why do some birds migrate?
Birds.
Do you know the answer? Okay, I think no, I'm not getting any answer from Farzana. Let's see, Onkita Shao. Onkita Shao, you raised your hand. Yes, Onkita,
Yes,
can you tell this answer? Why do some birds migrate?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so let's see who else can give me this answer. Afrina Khatun. Afrina Khatun. Yes, Afrina, you unmute your device.
Yes, ma'am. I am still.
I will
Animal
tell,
that-
or I can tell. Okay, okay.
Yes. Animal that can fly are called aerial animal. Bats, bat, and insect or aerial animal. They have fly feature. Birds have wings to fly. They have
No, not this one. Why do they migrate? Why do they migrate? Migrate means they just change their home. They shift from one place to another. That is called migration. So why do they migrate? Okay, this,
I am tell you something.
okay, tell it.
Ma'am, you absent me Monday, but I am present. Attendance time, I am automatically leave this class. I am network
Okay,
issue.
so this is why when I was taking attendance, I didn't see your name there. This is why I marked you absent. Okay, I will check it and I will mark you present. Okay.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So next, let's see who can give me the answer. Bono Shri. Bono Shri, you unmute your device. Bono Shri, unmute your device.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Yes,
can
can you
tell-
tell me this answer? Why do some birds migrate?
Yes, ma'am, I can tell the answer.
Okay, then tell it.
Birds from colder regions migrate to warmer regions to protect themselves from severe cold.
So birds from colder region migrate to warmer region to protect themselves from severe cold. Very good. That is the correct answer. Very good. Now, the next question is, what are carbohydrates? What are carbohydrates? Who can tell the answer? Trisha Bera. Trisha Bera, unmute your device.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Trisha, can you tell us that what are carbohydrates?
Yes, ma'am. Carbohydrates are the nutrition that give us energy to do what?
Okay, carbohydrates are the nutrients. Okay, it will not be nutrition, it will be nutrients. Otherwise, it's absolutely okay. Absolutely correct answer. So carbohydrates are the nutrients that give us energy to do work. Very good. Okay, now the next question is, what do you do to protect your teeth and gum? What do you do to protect your teeth and gum? Swarnakshi. Swarnakshi, you unmute your device.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you tell me, what do you do to protect your teeth and gum?
To protect our teeth and gums, we should brush our teeth twice a day, use soft toothbrush and fluoride toothpaste, clean your tongue and gum line regularly, rinse our mouth with water after every meal, visit the dentist regularly.
Very good, very good. Absolutely correct answer. Very good, Swarnakshi. Now the last question here is, what safety rules should you follow at school? What safety rules should you follow at school? Enakshi Shamanto. Enakshi, you unmute your device.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you tell me, what safety rules should you follow at school? At least 3 points you tell. Okay, you tell us 3 points.
Hello.
Yes, Enakshi, you tell any 3 points or any 3 rules that you should follow at school.
Yes, ma'am. That use follows at school. Yes, ma'am. Do not run up and down the stairs or slide over the branches. Do not push anybody while moving.
You will not write as do not. So you have already written this answer. I told you in the class also. You will start with we should. We should not run. Okay.
Should not
And we
push
should
anybody while
not jump.
moving the QE or slide over the benches.
Slide over the banisters, right?
Yes, ma'am. We
Okay, so
should
you
not sit in the classroom and jump over the deck.
Okay, okay, very good. That is correct answer. So let's see who else can tell the same answer. The same answer, what should we not do, what rules we should follow at our school. Oishi Mondol. Oishi, you unmute your device.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Oishi, can you tell us that what are the safety rules that we should follow at our school?
We should follow some safety rules to avoid accidents in the school. Point 1. We should not run up and down the stairs or slide over the banisters. We should not push anybody while walking in a queue or in the stairs. We should not play in the classroom or jump over the desks.
Okay, okay. That will, Oishi, 3 points will be enough. Okay, if you write 3 points, that will be enough. Okay, very good. That is absolutely correct answer. Now, Sheikh Mohammed Sahim. Sahim, you unmute your device.
Yes, ma'am.
Sahim, can you tell me what are carbohydrates?
Yes, ma'am.
What are carbohydrates?
Rice, wheat, potato, beans, wheat, etc. carbohydrates.
No, that is not the answer. Let's see who can give me the correct answer. Rice, potato, they contain carbohydrates. They are examples of carbohydrates. But what are carbohydrates? Nusaiba Parveen. Nusaiba, can you tell us what are carbohydrates?
Yes, ma'am. I can tell.
Okay, then tell it.
Carbohydrates are the nutrients that gives us energy to do work. Example, rice, wheat, potato, sweets have rich in carbohydrates.
Very good, very good. That is the correct answer. Okay, Sahim, so you write this much, that the nutrients that give us energy to do work are called carbohydrates. For example, rice, potato, these they contain carbohydrates. Okay, very good. That is correct answer. Now next, I can see who has raised hand here. Obhipsha and Oishani, unmute your device.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so can you tell me that why do some birds migrate? Why do some birds migrate?
Yes, ma'am.
The previous question, who told the previous answer?
Ma'am, Obhipsha.
So now Oishani, you tell this answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Why do some birds migrate?
Some birds of cold region migrate to warmer areas to protect themselves from severe cold.
From severe cold. Okay, very good. Absolutely correct answer. Now Shulagna Maiti. Shulagna, you unmute your device.
Yes, ma'am.
Shulagna, can you tell me what are floating plants?
Ma'am, can I tell?
Yes, yes. Okay, you're Enakshi. No, Shulagna. Shulagna. I was just asking it to Shulagna. Enakshi, you have already given me one answer. So Shulagna, you have also raised your hand. Unmute your device. No, I can't. I am not getting any reply from Shulagna. Bohia Mondol. Bohia, you unmute your device.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Bohia, can you tell me the answer of this question? What are floating plants?
Yes, ma'am. I can tell the answer.
Okay, then tell it.
Ma'am, I'm telling.
Okay, see, our class time is over. So anytime the class may be disconnected. So Bohia, you tell it quickly. You tell the answer. Don't take too much time.
The plants that float on water by the help of light and spongy air feel steam and that are not fixed to the mud of the pond are called the floating plants.
Very good. Absolutely correct answer. So the plants that are not fixed to the mud of the pond and can float on water are called the floating plants. Shulagna, now can you unmute your device?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, for my network problem, I disconnected.
Okay, so Shulagna, can you tell me that what are adaptations?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, 1 minute only. What are adaptations?
What are adaptations or what is adaptation? You can also just definition of adaptation. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, you gave it which chapter number can you tell?
You will now read until the answer. Okay, adaptation, the changes that animals make in their system, any changes to adjust themselves in their habitat where they live, to adjust themselves in their habitat, that any changes that the animals make in their body or in their behavior, any changes that are made, that is called adaptation. Okay, so any change that is made to make the for adjusting these animals into their habitat.
And
Yes.
function on an organism to the various habitats are known as adaptation.
To adjust in their habitats, if any change is made by the animals or plants, that is called adaptation. Okay. So, okay,
And
that's it for. Yes,
And
yes, Shulagna.
Friends on 20 July. Ma'am, I was
Yes.
present. Ma'am, you marked me absent on 20 July, but I was
Science
present.
class. In science class.
Yes, ma'am.
So 20th July, right? Okay. I will check that and I will update it. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, I
So
have
that.
written it chat option anytime, but you not replied.
Yes, yes,
So,
yes. In the chat option you have written, actually when I took the attendance, I didn't see your name. This is why I gave it, I just marked you absent. Okay, I will check the video and if I see you present there, then I will definitely mark you present. Okay. So that's it for today. We have completed this model test paper 1 also.